next.
In Davis County, a new teen resource center at Woods Cross High is now officially open and will help ensure students in need have access to basic necessities. Now, it's one of 6 resource centers in the district. The center offers laundry facilities, a food pantry, private bathrooms and showers, as well as after-school activities like tutoring. People with the Davis School District saying that they want more places like this across the state.
This would be an amazing day in Utah if every school could create a place and a safe place for our students.
The community donated $500,000 to make this center happen. Students raised $150,000 of that.
Salt Lake County Health sending an important message about heart health today. They posted this picture of Sam Smith and his red entourage from the Grammys over the weekend. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S., so they say it's important to eat fruits and veggies and exercise, or quote, slay cardio. It's also important to get a good night's sleep and avoid alcohol. The health department also saying to keep your emotional water bottle close and, of course, ignore your ex.
All right, and earlier today, our very own Alana Brophy, we mentioned this earlier, was giving our weather forecast live from Deer Creek Reservoir while ice fishing. Take a look.
I miss you guys. I'm glad, but we're pulling up a rainbow right now. Ooh!
Okay, you can hear the excitement. She was there with Utah's TWR. That is a rainbow trout you saw her pulling out of the water. Pretty impressive, Alana.
Who says you need rain for a rainbow?
Nobody, Glenn. Nobody. It was a great
And who's the
day.
pot of gold at the end of that rainbow there?
I feel like we were pulling them out of the water. You just had to. It was a great day up there. And the crew that you just saw in those photos, major thanks to them because they made it look great. But it was cold. It was worth it because the fish were biting. I hope you guys get the chance to go out and ice fish. We live in such an amazing place where we can recreate year round. This is what it looked like as the sun was going down. Timp in the background, Deer Creek State Park, it's just beautiful. And you know, it doesn't typically freeze over. So it's been a couple years since the lake completely froze, and that happened this year, and that's why we were out there and we were really enjoying it. It was a fantastic day, and the fish were really kind, and they all made it back into the water, which is good news. High pressure was in control, and we had those clear skies, so it was great to go up there and soak up the sunshine. Temperatures really weren't bad when you were standing in the sun. Once the sun went down, got a little chilly in the Heber Valley. Cloud cover on the way, and that's ahead of our next weak system that's going to come through and impact a portion of the state. Daytime highs today, close to average, actually spot on in Salt Lake, making it into the 40s. We saw 30s for the rest of the Wasatch Front, 40s over in Moab, 30s for the I-15 corridor, and 50s in St. George, just slightly below average down there in southern Utah. Temperatures dropping into the 30s. Our cloud cover moving in will act as a blanket and kind of limit those overnight lows. They won't dip as cold because we'll get a little insulation there. Heading into tomorrow, you see a lot of green on the air quality map, especially for the Wasatch Front. Green means clean, moderate expected in Cache Valley. Eastern Utah, not quite as lucky. They could see unhealthy air. But the reason we're seeing this is because of this next system. It's going to come on through. And as we head through the overnight, those clouds are going to be out there and that weak front kind of approaches. It is going to impact us, moves through in the morning. That's where those clouds will be. And then behind it, we get the chance of some snow showers. Now, not major impacts here, but the chance of snow showers will be there for the Wasatch Front, northern Utah and the northern mountains. The Uintas will tap into this as well. It will be isolated when it comes to activity. This is not a major storm, but it could bring a little bit of a burst of snow, especially over I-80 as it moves in. Check out the timing in the corner of your screen. This is 5:30, so evening commute time, especially on the Wasatch back, you could see some snow falling. It clears pretty quickly, and then high pressure is anxious to move back in. Northerly flow behind that front, so that means we could see some enhanced canyon winds in the southern portion of the state, but on top of that, cold temperatures. And we know that it brings a little bit of a bite there, but that's okay. We will deal with the chilly temperatures. This reinforcing shot of cold air will keep us below average, and we're expecting maybe an inch or two in the mountains towards Cache Valley, and then over the Uintas. Our snowfall map kind of keeps it pretty limited. It's not a huge system, but it could produce, and it's going to keep our active skies, which we like because that helps us out when it comes to air quality. As you look at the 6 to 10 day, we see the eastern side of the state and a portion of the Wasatch Front and Cache Valley looking above average in the way of precipitation. So storms don't go away anytime soon. Days like today, far and few between. We will see a couple more days with high pressure towards the end of this work week following this system. 20s and 30s for tomorrow, 20s and 30s and a few 40s and even a 50. We're just a temperature buffet on the eastern side of the state. Whatever you like, back, you're going to find 40s down in Cedar City, upper 50s in St. George with that warming. Taking a look at the next 7 in Washington County, just the slightest chance we get those winds, as I talked about, that we could see a little bit of wet weather. That'd be Sunday, and then Tuesday, which is Valentine's Day, and Mother Nature wants to show us a little bit of love in the way of snow and rain, because the potential is there with that storm. 30s getting to 40 with a little help from southerly flow. We get a trough sneaking in late Saturday into Sunday. Looks like a mostly dry system, but there's a slight chance that Tuesday, that Valentine's Day storm, has me going heart eye emojis. I am about it. Let's bring in the moisture.
Yeah, go inside and be cozy during that storm. We need it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Alana. We appreciate it. Time now for a look at sports with Dana Green.
Soon there will be a new place to lose golf balls in Utah.
That's right. I mean, Alana's the Tiger Woods of ice fishing. Tiger Woods is the Tiger Woods of golf, and he's coming to Utah to design a brand new course. Plus, he did it.